Hi, my name's Marcel, and I'm an American who lives just outside of Oslo. And my dear friend has honored me greatly by asking me to share with you some of my reflections over the way Norway has been dealing with the tragedies, the bombing and the shooting on Friday, because I'm finding that while this is horrifically sad and raw and painful, it's also very moving and very unique and very beautiful, and it's worth sharing. So I will try. One man set out to spread hate, yet the overriding response is love. Love for the families that were torn apart, love for the injured, love for the children who saw things children should never have to see, love for the people who helped them, love for this country, love for the democracy, love for the values of openness and freedom. So there's love and there's support and there's kindness springing up from all political affiliations, all colors, all creeds, and indeed from all over the world. And it's hugely warm and moving. Already on Friday at the very first press conference, the Prime Minister, Jens Stoltenberg, stood together with the Ministry of Justice, the Minister of Justice, not the Minister of Defense. This was not a war, not the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but the Minister of Justice, and said these words. He said, "I have a message from the Norwegian people to whoever is behind these attacks. We will not allow you to destroy our democracy and our commitment to a better world." This, for me as an American, is really a great contrast to my own president's response in the wake of the tragedies of 9/11, where he said, "We will hunt you down." Yet, even though the voices of the politicians have been very unifying, regardless the party affiliation, it's the voices of the youth that were most affected that are really touching us all. And there's perhaps no better example than the girl who was interviewed by CNN soon after she had survived this horrendous experience of being shot at by a man dressed as a policeman while she was at a youth camp. And he was asking her, how should we deal with terror? How do we fight terror? And she said, if one man can show this much hate, think how much love we can all show together. Otherwise, I hope you've seen pictures from the March of the Roses on Monday night. Perhaps 200,000 people turned out with flowers in their hands to take back the streets of Oslo and to show in peace together their love for the families, for the victims, for each other, and for the democracy and the freedom and the openness in this society. And they ended up in front of City Hall, and there were several speeches, short, beautiful. We were all very moved, and I'd like to share a few of the quotes from the speeches. First, I'll start with another youth leader, the man he'd been on the island, young man, and he's the leader of the group that was attacked. And he ended a warm and moving speech with these words: "He has taken some of our most beautiful roses, but it cannot stop the spring." Further, we've had great support from the monarchy. In Norway, the monarchy exists, if you will, in order to bring the people together above and beyond the politics, to remind us what Norway stands for. And the Crown Prince said many beautiful words, and these were among them. "Tonight, the streets are filled with love. We have chosen to respond to cruelty with compassion. We have chosen to meet hatred with fellowship. We have chosen to show what we stand for. We cannot undo what was done, but we can choose what this will do for us as a society and as individuals." And then there's my personal favorite by Fabian Stang, the mayor of Oslo, who said, "We will punish the killer together, and the punishment will be more openness and more tolerance." Norway has responded to hate with love, and it's not just a temporary response. It is a battle tactic. It's where we're going. It's what they've chosen, what we've chosen. It's powerful, it's raw, and it's incredible to experience. King Harald said it perhaps very well for all of us when he said, "I firmly believe that freedom is stronger than fear. I firmly believe in an open Norwegian democracy and society. I firmly believe that we will uphold our ability to live freely and securely in our own country." Thank you so very much for the opportunity to share my reflections. I hope they have inspired you as much as they inspire me. I'm very, very moved to be able to see Norway at its best. It's a time of great pain and sorrow and grief. As I mentioned before, it's just simply raw, and yet it's bringing out the very best in the Norwegian people, and I could not imagine being more honored to call a place my home. Thank you.